Hi, I'm Ariel Italic, and you're watching What the Font? Sorry there was no video last week. WrestleMania was a lot and I was sick the entire time. My voice is still not all the way back, but we're just gonna work through it. Today we're going to talk about something that I am objectively bad at. Sleep. If you follow my social media, you know that I have trouble with insomnia. If you follow my social media, you also know that I have trouble with social media. I mostly post mundane complaints like, oh my god, I can't sleep again. Occasionally I badly promote the shows that I'm in, but mostly, I don't know what I'm doing when I'm on there. So if someone could do a What the Font style show about how to do social media properly, it would help me and the other nobodies. Not because they're not good at it, but because I am dragging them down. Sleep is a biological need, so it is frankly shocking that I'm not good at it, but here we are. Now, even though I can't get to sleep, I do know the steps you're supposed to take to get to sleep. I've done a lot of reading about this because I'm trying to make it happen. It would be great if I could sleep, it's just not in the cards. But let's talk about what the experts say you should do. In general, it's considered best to have a sleep routine. This includes a set schedule where you go to bed at roughly the same time every night, as well as avoiding backlit screens like televisions or computers or phones. And also having a routine that involves other calming things like maybe a decaffeinated tea, or reading a book, or meditating. Things that will clear the stressful clutter out of your head and let your body know that it is time to wrap it up. I, of course, do none of these things. It's impossible for me to have a set sleep schedule because my daytime schedule and nighttime schedule are very inconsistent. Sometimes I'm up till 4 a.m. because I've got the Gay Young Classic. Sometimes I'm up at 8 a.m. because I have a brunch show. Who knows? And when I am in bed trying to sleep, I'm checking my phone. Maybe I have a Twitter update. Maybe there's something to do in Blades. Does anyone else have early access to Blades, the new Elder Scrolls mobile game? It's kind of fun. A thing to think about. And getting rid of stressful thoughts is impossible for me. I'm just cycling through every bad thing that has happened or might happen, and I can't turn that off because I'm a maniac. And then for the sake of argument, let's say you do fall asleep. How do you stay that way? You're unconscious, so there's no process to follow to continue sleeping. You just have to trust that it's gonna happen. You can, like, drink less water before bed so that you don't wake up in the middle of the night and pee, but other than that, whatever happens, happens. And if you do wake up, like, what then? My body has this terrible habit of after 4 hours just, like, being alert, and that's not enough sleep, but it's also sort of futile to just lay there and hope that sleep comes back. So sometimes I'll just get up for an hour in the goddamn middle of the night and either read a book or do some work or make a snack or watch some TV and then hope that like an hour later I'll be tired again. But it just sort of fucks everything up and I don't know what to do about it. Do you know what to do about it? Can you help? Help. I think I read somewhere that in medieval times there were terms for first sleep and second sleep, and that some people were actually used to having like a 4-hour block and then this sort of middle of the night like little bonus hour. I don't know if that's real or not, but I think Chaucer wrote about it at some point. Go Google the article based on the very vague search terms I gave you. I bet one of you will find it. And then for the sake of argument, let's say that like me, you slept terribly last night, but you have some free time in the afternoon. Do you nap? This is a conundrum, because if you nap, the rest of your day will be better. But if you nap, getting to sleep that night will again be difficult, meaning you won't sleep as well, and tomorrow you'll need another nap. It perpetuates a vicious cycle, and I have fallen down this staircase many a time. I'm not sure what to do about it, because I don't want to go through a shitty afternoon and shitty night where I'm groggy the whole time, but there's not really another option. There are, of course, chemicals that we can rely on in these circumstances. There's coffee to keep you up during the day, and sleep aids to knock you out at night. But you don't want to have to rely on either of those. Like, yes, I enjoy drinking a cup of coffee. I love coffee. This episode was almost about coffee. But I don't want to be dependent on coffee. It is better to enjoy one iced latte for its own sake than to chug 7 of them because I can't function without them. Similarly, and maybe this is just me being stubborn, I don't want to need a pill to go to sleep. I want to fall asleep just because I can. Also, you do build up a resistance to those things, so by the time you get to the bottom of the bottle, they don't work anymore anyway, in my experience. So, it's a temporary solution, but not a lifelong fix. Now, if you were hoping for some kind of grand conclusion on how to sleep better, then you weren't paying attention at the beginning of this video, because I said that I don't know how to do that. Similarly, I'm not asking for help. I have said that I know the steps to take, I just don't take them because I'm an asshole. Mostly, this is a general musing on sleep, and also a chance for me to complain, which I love doing. So, if you are an insomniac, we are in this together, and if you can sleep well, appreciate that, because it changes everything about your life. One of my many half-remembered facts is that for every hour of sleep you miss, it has the same brain impact as drinking 1 beer. Like, that is the slowdown that it has on your reflexes and your thought process in general. That means that I am usually walking around kind of tipsy without any of the fun. But hey, we do have one thing to look forward to. You'll sleep when you're dead. I'm Ariel Italic. You're whoever you are. Go to bed.